Hey guys, how we doing? I have a voice. Still not through this completely yet, but you know, making do, making do. How is everybody? That's not what I want. Blades for you. How's it going? I want to give a special thanks to you, Mo Patty. Thank you for always being there. I appreciate that. It means a lot. And guys, it's a little dark in here, huh? My studio light decided to fail earlier. Carrying my new Spyderco Native 5 lightweight and CPM 15V. Blades for you. How do you like it? I in and out of doctors' offices and hospitals. There's been two knives I've been carrying. It's the Ozark Trail knife, the aluminum and 14C, and then my good luck charm, my Microjet and 154 CM. Gonzo, how's it going? That's all right. I mean, as long as you keep a 15V blade with a little bit of oil or wax, should be good. I mean, the only thing I've actually had any trouble with in two different knives, I can show you which two, because I put them aside just for this reason. Ow, I just punched my table. Is the Petrified Fish Beluga, which I believe is 14C. This had some pitting on it. Ugh, that's so washed out. There we go. And I did take some, I think I went up to 5,000 grit, so I wouldn't destroy, the, not stonewashing, I think that's media blasted. But I don't see any more coming on it. And it was literally, this knife was from Derek For Real. This knife, he had it for a long while. And the second this knife got to Massachusetts, for some reason, like, I don't know if it's salt in the X, I'm right on the beach or what, but 65 HRC, that's awesome. And then the Kubi Bloom, I wear this around my neck, so I can't hate on the company because it's going to get sweat and whatnot on it. I did around here. I had some oh wait, there's some on it right now. Look at that. And I did just clean this down over here. That's how it starts. It gets these little itty bitty pitting almost. I gotta fix that before it gets worse. Cause I love this knife. And actually, there's some under this scale. I don't know if you can see it through the Ultim right up here. But yeah, I love this. Been a great knife. But like I said, I do wear it on my neck, so it gets a lot of moisture. It's not the knife's fault. I can attest to how good this knife has actually been. It's been phenomenal. And plus, the guy that designed it, he makes great designs. Scott is an awesome guy. But yeah, those are really the two knives I've been carrying in and out of the doctors and stuff lately. Ray, what's going on, man? Your package was absolutely stunning. It, I'll talk to you more by email. Like I said, I think I talked to you last time, but I was really sick. I want to do exactly what you want to do with those. They're really cool. they're both extremely unique, and I want to make you guys happy. That's why I'm here, right? Talk about some cool stuff and try to put a smile on everybody's face. Leaving for Florida vacation Friday night. Nice. What part of Florida are you going to? Like Kissimmee, Orlando type deal? Thick Boy Tactical, thank you. It's been rough. I was giving today a second thought, and while setting up, everything went wrong. Like I said, my studio light decided to, well, that one decided to shit the bed. Sorry about my language if you have kids around. Hey, Twisted. Um, what else? Oh, what's it called? OBS wouldn't work with my phone again. I've only literally got it to work once, and decided not to work again with my phone. It's been a mess. Twisted. I got home today. I did get your message. Sorry, I did fall asleep. I had talked to Mo Patty. I sent Derek a message, and Bando Pix sent me a message saying something, and I crashed. I had to set like 5 alarms just to be up for this. It hasn't been fun lately. And this is like one of the only things I look forward to lately, so I wanted to make sure I got on tonight. Panama City Beach blades for you. Nice. That sounds like a good time. I really hope you enjoy yourself and remember to be safe out there, all right? Especially with the everything that's going on. Granted, Florida is a pretty chill state for the most part. I mean, but it does get hectic at times. Let's be real. It's Florida. Thank you, Mo Patty. I appreciate that. How's the audio and everything? Like I said, I know the lighting's a little off. I'm using StreamYard right now, and I've never ever used StreamYard. So I'm just curious. Actually, I'm gonna play. Like I said, I could only get this one camera view. Hooking up my phone didn't seem to do anything to anything. I mean, oh, that's awesome. People, private chat style. I'm trying to figure this stuff out, guys, you know. Gonzo Bullcrap. Gonzo, you guys, I'm sure there's not that many people in here yet. Actually on StreamYard it doesn't even tell you how many. But if you guys haven't subscribed to Gonzo or Mo Patty, help them out. Gonzo, I heard you're going for a trip too soon. I hope you enjoy yourself. You as well, Mo Patty. Blades for you. We get tons of shark sightings where I live too. Kane Miranda, what's going on, guys? And I'll try to keep it short today, guys. Yeah, it sounds like it should. You guys, I hope send me some videos and pictures. Gonzo, I know Mo Patty has my number. I don't know if you do, but it floats around, so I know I get texts from random people all the time now, which I enjoy. Thick Boy Tactical, guys, give them a sub. Yeah, funds will go. The sick raffle I have. The funds will go towards the move needed for my wife, and she gets stationed in the Air Force. I pray nothing but safety for your wife. And your guys' whole move. That sounds pretty awesome, Thick Boy. You're gonna go live out there, Gonzo? Nice. Kane McKnives. Mo Patty, that's awesome. I hope I can catch it. As you guys know, if I haven't been in your lives or your thing. Mr. Huber, I'm sorry. I've been in and out of the doctors and hospitals a lot lately. I don't think I went live last Tuesday. I think I tried to, realized it was Monday because I had a fever, like, I got pictures, it was like 105 at one point, which is causes some issues apparently. Probably not a laughing matter. But yeah, I don't think I've been live for the last couple weeks, but thank you. Um, and, and Kelly, nice to see you. I just think I watched. It's so hard to remember. I think I watched one of your recent videos. Let me double check, make sure I did. I still have your pics. I sent. You sent. Who sent? I sent. Florida has Florida, man. I was once that guy. uh, I know. I'll say this. Regardless of how things went, the Blade Show Atlanta was probably one of the best times I've had in probably over a decade. It was such a good time. Knife meetups are really cool. I know I missed the recent New York one. I wish I could have went. That was probably really fun. But it's always next year, and hopefully hopefully I can make it next year. Why? What Rosie does she want? Wait, yeah, wait. Is it the one like Rob has? I don't know. I'm putting my money. The next knife I want to get, I gotta get a Dixon. I really like that knife, and I gotta get one. I have to. You heard that, Thick Boy Tactical? Alright, thank you, Mr. Huber. Did I say that already? I texted Derek earlier, I believe. Yeah, I did. It's a radial frag pattern, Rosie. I'm trying to think what radial frag, like I could think of, a little square frag pattern. Is it like that, Gonzo? I'm trying to, I can't get the StreamYard to show the desktop like I had the last couple of times. I gotta find a good actual software. I don't care if it costs money. I gotta figure something out. Hey, Matt Mauer, what's going on? Oh, okay, Gonzo. Let's see. I wish I could show you guys. I don't know if I like this whole StreamYard thing. Let me see. I don't want to screw with it, though. I'm not gonna. But besides that, ooh, Jimmy Crow doing a concept cryo. Looks awesome. All right. That's the Koenig. Is that the Arius? Oh, it must be this right here. Oh, it's got music. That does too. Is this? Oh, come on. Is this the one we're talking about? I know it didn't come through so good. Let me see. Where's the remote for that? Somewhere. Fantastic. Nope. That's the FSD. Okay. Oh, is it the one from Dance Dan? Come on. Ah. Was it that guy? I really want to go to Play Joe. I don't know, Gonzo. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I like the size of that blade, and that shape is dope. Yeah. It looks like, is it a bigger knife? It looks like what? At least a 7 3/4 inch knife. You and me both. Yeah. Uh, Ray, when I went to, I don't know if you had been watching the channel right before Blade Show. I got hit by the IRS for stolen identity, and they took every penny out of my bank account, and I still owe them a couple grand apparently, until at least it gets figured out. So I can't even keep money in my regular bank account. But they took a few thousand, so I went to Blade Show with basically nothing. But I had promised some people that I was gonna take them, and I was gonna be hard pressed if I wasn't gonna keep my word. So I think I literally showed up with $160. Hey, Bluminati Ninja, how you guys doing? How's it going, man? Twisted, you still messing around with this? Dog One, how's it going, man? It's good to see you as well. Glad to see you guys in here. Like I said, I know I haven't been very consistent. I did make a video a little earlier today. Hoping that I can get that out tonight. I can show you the knife it was on. I think I did show this knife last Monday or the Monday before, whatever it was, when I was sick. Sorry about that. Burkles is putting out some fire. If you guys haven't checked out Burkles, please go ahead. I do have to send this back to him. I've had it for longer than I probably should have. I just haven't had hands-on time with it, really, unfortunately. Dwayne Letterman, what's going on? Thank you, Blue. I feel a little bit better than I did last time I was on here, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Derek, I did text you a few times. I think twice. Yeah, I didn't. Last time I was out, I wasn't home. We'll say I didn't have my phone was actually right here. Um, it ain't like I had anybody to go get it for me, unfortunately. But yeah. So, you guys get anything new? 9. I got it today. Oh, you got your pack? No, you couldn't have got your package today. You had to have gotten that a while ago. Yeah, Derek, I did. I was delusional at that point, sick. It was a rough couple of weeks. We'll put it that way. I said moped, Chris card. Derek, I don't know if she told you everything, but yeah. He's absolutely. Oh, okay, Derek. Alright. We got I don't have anything new because of A being sick, and it's actually my son's birthday this coming Friday, so my money went towards the computer you guys are watching me through. That's actually for him. He doesn't know it's here yet. Been hiding it. Just got my win. Oh, nice, Blue. That's awesome. Definitely doing better. Still not where I should be, but I can talk. So that's something. Maybe if I could get out of bed, that'd be happy. That'd make me real happy and be able to accomplish some things, like some content. Which one did you get? Oh, a Fantasio Odyssey today. Nice, Twisted. Now I know you guys. I know I sent Twisted had won one of these on my channel. Did you win one? Blue. Ray Hancock. It even with no money, it was still a good time. I got to meet a lot of people. I got to meet Mo Patty and Derek for Real and Barbie and Rolf and Bees and everybody. Just everybody. The orange handle one, nice. Yeah, dog one, you ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. What I'm gonna try to do, at least for the channel's sake, is do, hey Burkles, I was just talking about you. Saying how I gotta send you a knife back. Donnie, what's going on, man? But yes, Burkles, this thing's awesome. Your video should be out in a next couple of hours. I love this thing. This thing's awesome. It'll be in the mail probably tomorrow or the next day. I want to be honest, at least. Johnny, you never bought anything? Well, I mean, you make some of the sweetest knives ever, so I mean, and plus you're at the booth all day. I know, Burkles, I like to be partial and get stuff in and out. I mean, I think I was so worried in Kelly's group, the Pickled Steel group. I was like, the second I was told to mail that stuff back, I was like, on it. Did get the Vosti chip a la Monk, which is a sweet squid. The Vosti chip. I don't think I've seen that one. Nope. Trying to make the coin for the next builds. There's definitely stuff I want. Need more tools for us. Fair enough. What are you trying to get for your next tool? I know that sounds like a crazy question, but you looking for like a mill or something like that? I actually want to save up. Let's see if I can find it quick. For this little, it's the only benchtop CNC I know of. This little tiny one that can do 4V and 6V titanium. Let's see if I can find it. Is it right here? No, it's not that one. Deneen, how are you? Sorry if I missed saying hi to anyone. Talking to someone now, eating dinner. Yes, Donnie, I was definitely sick. Thank you, man. It's good to see you in here, man. That's another person I was super excited to meet. What the heck? I can't. Oh, the Coast Runner CNC machine. It's this little tiny CNC machine, but it's the only one I know of, desktop CNC machine I know of that can do titanium, and I want to start just making some scales. I got a SRM with their 3-layer 140C laminate steel budget knife at $75, but it's smooth, full-size knife. I dyed the scales purple. Sweet. Yeah, I need a blush shirt too, man. I can't represent. I got what? A couple SMKW ones. I got the Chavez one. Thanks, Derek. I got a New Breed, and I think that's it. In sequential time. Careful with those manual mills, Donnie. Got one at work. They can. That's the only mill I've ever learned how to work on is a manual one. We got like a 19, I think. We got like a 1964. The hell is it? Bench mill? I don't know. It's an old mill, and down at my buddy's shop. That's the only thing I've ever used. Nothing with like a digital readout. Never used any of those. Granted, I'm not a machinist by any stretch of the imagination. Can make a few things here and there. Yeah, guys, go hound Donnie for those shirts. Derek, not great. Not great. That was one of the things I was going to talk to you earlier when I texted you. I'll talk to you, but not great. Donnie, I bet you'll catch on, man. You have an eye for that stuff, clearly. It's really cool, though. Watching people that are, like, actually, like, talented just get, like, to work on a mill is really neat. Same thing with the lathe. Some of the guys get to work on the lathe, and I'm just like, they just know. Like, when they're making threads and stuff, I'm like, how? So quick. They just set it up like it's nothing. It takes me, like, a half hour just to figure out one thread pitch. Nice, nice. If you feel up to it, give me a call after the live stream. I actually got some good news. Hey, good news is great news. Burkles, they're intimidating. I remember, so the guy I know that has all the machine and stuff, he's a local cop. He's actually a good foot. Yeah, it's an old Bridgeport. Thank you, Donnie. And I was leaning over the lathe, which is also extremely old, and I have my thing, my hoodie dangling, and he gives me this look, and then when I say he gives me a backhand, like, dude. He's like, you want to get decapitated, and I'm not thinking. I don't know. I've never been around this stuff. I look at him like, what are you talking about? He's like, your strings. He's like, in your shirt, or rip them out of your hoodie. I was like, oh, sorry. And he's like, no, I didn't understand at the time, in all fairness, how quick that thing could suck you into it and it'd be lights out. But yeah, the lathes are pretty intimidating. And they're loud. Well, I don't know if they're all loud, but the couple I've been around. Yeah, I was just belt driven, Burkles. Both of them. No, the lathe isn't. The Bridgeport is belt driven, I believe. Big thing at the top. Yeah, because it has different drums where you can change the speeds and stuff. It's really old. It's huge. I mean, to see what they have now, like the 5-axis CNC machines, that, I mean, they're probably 500 pounds. This thing's not even lighter than that. The Pocket NC, I believe, makes a 5-axis mill. It's all automated. That thing's probably like less than 200 pounds. The Bridgeport's probably close to a couple thousand pounds. It's huge. It's massive. And it's all that thick metal from the Titanic. Lisa Kingsley, hey. Yeah, they're not small. It's like you have to make a shop around them. I don't know. Does anybody in here watch Alex Steele? Dog one, I would definitely gunsmith. I still want to. If I can get healthy again, I want to get out of the state I'm in, leave, and gunsmithing. That's all I've ever done on a machine. We'll put it that way. and stuff to do with that. I like doing that stuff. It's fun. And you can learn a lot. I probably wouldn't get into the stippling and the checkering that they do on wood. Because I'm shaky. Yeah, I'll take a tattoo machine and tattoo, but I don't know. Something about straight lines. For some reason, I can throw a straight line with a machine, but I don't know. With a pencil, I can't. Some things are weird. But usually I'm tracing too. I don't do any of the tattoo stuff freehand usually. Dude, your fixies are impressive, dude. They're super impressive. This thing's awesome. And the way you did your scales, I know this camera kind of sucks on this, but it's super impressive. It's so comfy. And the jimping up top is solid. It's perfect. That's like the best jimping on a fixie that you can really ask for. That it feels solid, especially with the Cerakote on top of it. Really grabs. Yeah. Making your own screws would be tight. Dog one, it's really comfortable. Like right here, he has. Oh, I don't want to call it scalloped, but he has it, formed. Say it's just perfect. Especially, I would assume Burkles has bigger hands, just the way, because it's the way his knives feel. They feel good in the hand. They do. Really, really good. Uh-oh. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, I can do that. A wood lathe would be nice, just to make the beads. If I have like no time right now, but just a small wood lathe to make the beads would be awesome. Wear a riot shield. That's fair. Derek, it is. It's really nice. These are 1095, I believe, too. The Cerakote job does a great job on the scales, though. The scales blow me away. It's not too big. It's like a perfect size fixie. Absolutely, Donnie. It'd be nice, at least just for some mess around projects. You know what I mean? How much did you say it was? That you would have to ask Burkles right under you, because off the top of my head, I don't remember. Cutoff wheel scare you? Oh, I got a cutoff. Where is my cutoff wheel? I had very recently. It was about a month ago, I should say. I had a cutoff wheel break and whiz by my head. You guys know me. PPE is not always at the top of the list like it should be. So yeah, I will say I do not like the wheels that the Walmart makes. I don't think I'll buy those anymore. Because I wasn't cutting anything. It was chromoly tubing. And it wasn't very thick diameter either. I think it was only 1/8 inch wall thickness. And for some reason, it was like a perfect triangle came out of the disc, and I heard it, which is it over here still? Hold on, let's see. Did I end up putting a new disc on it? Here it is. Oh no, I'm lying. It wasn't even. I was lying. Let me correct myself. It was these Warrior brand discs. So Harbor Freight, yeah. It started doing what this. See, I bet you this one will do it too. It started doing this, and it wasn't an angled cut, nothing, just a straight cut, and it whizzed by my head. Flying Dorito. Yeah, $185, dude. You can't beat that. $185. That's a damn good price for a full size fixie, especially with a dope Cerakoting. And just like Burkle said, I mean, can't beat that. And you did a really good job. I say this in the video. Making because it's a pancake sheath, making it really, really small. And of course, I love the collars. They're all matchy, looking good. Hey, someone said Ron Crow's in here? Where's Ron? Ron Crow! Are you driving home, Ron? If so, drive safe. Hey, we're family friendly, Derek, sometimes. Up to you. But yeah. Kelly, anything new for you lately? Ron, you had to go and say that. I'm trying. These things, I will say these, if you're already a user of tobacco products, these things are trying to get off the whole cigarette or vaping thing, but new, L as in, yeah, well, knives, yes, and everything, yeah, absolutely, Kelly. I haven't talked to you in a while, and that A bums me out, and B, how are you? It's always nice seeing you in here. But yeah, actually, right before I went to the hospital, I had won a knife from Ron Crow, and I was carrying that around. Very cool. It's a very cool knife. Once again, thank you so much, Ron. And Derek, I was talking about this knife earlier. For a small knife, I actually really enjoy this knife. Same thing with this one. This one still hasn't left my side. I did sharpen this earlier because this knife, I will say, because it was $20, this has been my beat around knife. And it took a really good edge. Pretty impressed because it's Walmart. Glad to see you are on. Are you doing okay? I did just win a doodle from Transparent. Nice. I got it in the mail. Yes, I did. That's what I seen, Kelly. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I think because when I got home, I turned my computer on, all that, and my phone. I'm sorry. And I think that was the first video I watched. And then I fell asleep watching it, actually. Not your fault, my fault. I had texted Derek and Bando and Mopatty and crashed. And I woke up just in time to do this. Well, I woke up at an hour early and then everything failed. Like I said, studio light, OBS. That's why there's only one cam today. I do have those webcams on the way. I believe it was Tommy from Help with Gadgets that said you can use this as a webcam. Yeah, it worked once. It hasn't worked again. I think it was just that one time. Or twice. Twice. Didn't know we had music on there, dog one, but no, not a musician. Burkles. Simpson. Then listen to a song. Yeah. Haha. What's a doodle? I'll show you a doodle. I can still see it in my face. Still not looking 100% either, huh, guys? Sorry about that. Trying. Show comments on stage. Edit. And stream banners. Oh, that's cool. This will let me put in an intro video and an outro video. I do like that. I can do... Okay, cool. No. Sorry, guys. Just messing with it. Alright, back to the comments. Brian F., what's going on? Hey, Brian, I've been really looking at this Kunwu, and I want to know what you think. Not just playing. Hey, Caleb, it's the family-friendly show. You keep your doodles. But yeah, I think next big purchase will be, if I can find one, I want to get a Dixon. And then after that, I'll probably go back to more budget-friendly knives again. Even though, it's not even that expensive. Rob posted a knife. It sold out instantly anyway. Because I watched about 15 minutes of Rob that was Monday, on my son's tablet. Whatever knife he put, I can't even remember. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was $400, so it's not horrible. I know, Kelly, I don't want the purple one, but when you told me that the other day, a couple weeks ago, whatever it was, I'm sorry. I'm really bad with time right now. Really bad. It could have happened yesterday. Sorry. But yeah, you had told me about that purple one, and it's really cool. Nerdy. Nice. The Crusader. The Crusader is really cool. Remember, kids, friends don't have friends by Kunwu. I wish I couldn't agree with you, but I've handled two, and both of them. I'll say this: the two Kunwus I've handled, I didn't like the clutch lock feel, or whatever they call their version of the clutch lock. It just felt very not. I'd say this feels better, but then again, I'd say this feels better than a couple of expensive knives. Well, thanks, Derek. Love you too, man. Also, yeah, it is on my watch list. I thought Doodle was a weird type of poodle mix. What's a Kunwu? When was the last live Rob did this one? Oh, what the hell knife was it? Oh, right here. The Dalibor Bergam Asgard. That's a sick little looking knife. Oh, let's see if I can get this to work. I really like that. Granted, they are sold out, of course, because I like it. And it doesn't seem like a horrible buy for $400. Dog One, the Kraken was awesome. I did like a quick 4-minute video on that. But I think the Kraken would make, well, this is what, the 4th one you've sent me, Burkles? So I had the Kraken, the Quiver. I really like the Kraken and the Quiver. Like the 3 knives you sent me last time, I think those were like, that'd be the set for going out in the woods. Like, to me, oh, we're going on a 1-week camping vacation trip, mabob. Ray, thank you for everything, actually. You take care of yourself as well, and remember, I'm always here. I think you got my number. I don't always answer, I'll be honest, but I try to. And I'll eventually get back to you, but thanks for being here, man. Take it easy. Yeah, now, see, this knife, I feel, fits that more of an everyday carry thing for me, whether you're out in the woods or not. And it's just got such a whole, like, the whole orange and black thing. We got Halloween coming up. I did see you add it in other colors as well. Adventure Man, what's going on? How you been? And I'll get off stream when. Oh, is Tri-State already live? I was gonna say, oh no, not yet. We'll go to 8. Well, my 8, your whatever. But yeah, I gotta see if I can figure out OBS again and all that for next week, and try to give you a good show next week. 7. Thanks, Mo Patty. Dog One, he does offer some really, really good pricing. And I try to be fair with everybody. You know what I mean? He's been sending me knives with no cost to me, and beside me sending them back. And I try to be fair. Like, it's hard to find something I don't like on all the knives he sent me. Like, I'm not just same thing. I've had a few knives sent to me that I didn't like. So, I mean, that should be the proof right there. I'm not trying to be a whole, blow smoke up anybody, but it's hard to find something I didn't like about this. And I did find one thing, and you're gonna have to find that in the video I post later. And it's a minute, like, I have to nitpick on his stuff to find something I dislike, and that's really cool. I like his stuff, man. He does a great job. I feel like the quality of the materials, it's handmade, it's American, that's for sure. And yeah, you can tell he puts his time and effort into these. So you have to get into that, like, more nitpicky mode to find something wrong. It's hard. Especially for the price point. Are you kidding me? Yeah, these things take an edge too, man. Yeah, his Cerakoting is crazy, and some of the pictures he has on his websites of the past jobs he's done are insane. The whole motorcycle, really cool. Tommy, I was talking about you earlier. All negative, though. But no, how are you, man? Actually, as you can tell, we're working off of one camera today. I could not get OBS to recognize my phone. That was one of the things that failed. And studio lighting failed. And then one of my mics was dead. Yeah. It was fun. I gotta figure it out between Tommy and Ron Crow. I need to get on your guys' level. That ain't gonna happen. But yeah. And I'm using StreamYard tonight. And I noticed with StreamYard, I can't do any of the stuff I was doing on OBS. And that's a super bummer. I can't show you my computer screen. I can't use my phone. Well, it wasn't working anyway, no matter what I did, it seemed. Clint, how are you, man? It's nice to see you guys. Blazeburger, what's going on? See, I miss doing this. Ron, I got my package. Derek, we are in Indiana. Weldon Carey. Weld, I'm doing better than I have been the last couple weeks. Definitely on the whole starting to feel better thing. How are you? So one thing I will say, I was talking to somebody earlier that's in the community, and he was in a pretty negative spot right now, and I can understand that. It's not him, it's some of the drama, and I definitely am not a drama guy, but when I get on here and I see everybody in the chat, it definitely makes my day. It definitely gives me a boost. I have to, ooh, what did he say? I have to fight the phone camera connecting sometimes. Usually a reboot or two would do it. All right, I don't think I restarted my phone, just the computer. But I gotta figure it out. But I have two webcams coming. They're both cheaper. They're both in like the $40-ish range. But they both had Zoom, which is why I bought them. Because I want to be able to zoom in on things. And one was a remote, and the other one you do by fingers. I think it's the same camera that Donnie said he was using. Like an eMeet something or other. That one was supposed to be $79.99. I got it on sale, which was nice. Or I wouldn't have bought it. Yeah, Ron, what was that knife that you sent me? It was the Kaiser Gator Croc. I don't know. I really liked it. People like me as a witness? What am I witnessing? Crocodile. Thank you, Ron. That's that is a super light knives. And I've said this before. Usually, there's a couple of exceptions. The Tallboy is super light. I really like it. And that Crocodile, man, that thing, it glides open. Did you tune it and stuff? Because what does it remind me of, actually? It might have been this. I was talking to somebody about it earlier. Oh no, it was like 2 weeks ago. In fairness, the way it opens, it has that nice click when it gets past that detent ball. That's right, Bluminati. I don't even know what you're talking about. See, Dog One? Where's Dog One? Who is he? But yeah, I love this knife too. This, as of right now, has been my most carried knife for the last, since August. But yeah. Derek, you definitely didn't see nothing. Sorry, I don't think I'm supposed to laugh that hard. But yeah, I think that's one that reminds me of this. Besides the big difference on that one is it has a thinner blade stock, the Crocodile. Speaking of the Crocodile, has anybody tried the Vosteed Croc? Barbie! That's all. Oh, Ron, really? Wow, they did a really good. Well, see, like I said, I've been pretty rough on them. I ain't gonna lie. Everything I've had from Kaiser is either right on the money or I feel not good. That's been my story with Tenable. I haven't had a Tenable I liked yet. I'm sure they're out there. I've just been unlucky enough to handle ones I don't like. But oh, you know what? I liked Rolf's. Rolf had one that I liked. The Bomber. That's right. I liked that. Yeah, see, this knife is so smooth. The Fenrir is wicked nice. I don't think I've played with a Fenrir, which I should. I have to follow the trends. And that's kind of the one thing that I've been having clearly a hard time with. Is some of the times I just don't like some of the knives. These guys will love it. And I feel like a jerk when I get it and I'm like, I hate it. You know what I mean? What was we had talked about this before, and there was one knife for a while. Like, I love the Elementum. What a great knife for the money. And then this, to me, like, I traded the Elementum for this. This was such a big hit for a while for a cheaper knife, the Beluga. It is great, fantastic knife. I really like it. But what the hell was the knife? People were going crazy for it. I thoroughly disliked it. The Shard. I do not like the Tenable Shard. I hate it, in fact. I feel like of all the crossbar locks, Burkles, no rush, man. I have to get you back this first, and I would understand that. You know what I mean, bud? Actually, I might have to buy one of these from you, in all fairness. It's a really good knife. As far as crossbar knives go, I think the Tenable Shard was the worst, and it was next to a Kunwu, K. Brian F. They were very close, but the Kunwu was also brand new, and it wasn't mine. It was a friend of mine's. So I hadn't worn in, and one of my benchmates was like that too. So I don't know if it wore in, but the Shard, by the time I sent it out, was broken in, and it still felt dead. What's that, Fidget K? This? Or this? Hey, Knife MD. If so, check out the. Oh, dude, Brian F. I gotta get one of those from you. I'll. You know what? Let me do that now. Yeah. Check out EDC Roundtable, of course. See what Brian F. has got going on. He makes some really, really cool stuff. I'm jealous of his skills. Jason Beecher, how you doing, man? You out of here, Derek? Let's see, Brian F. Makers. No, this damn tablet sucks. Oh, Derek, I feel you. Oh, Derek, I have to ask you, before you go, what was the VR thing we were talking about? I know you said you had, you and your kids had one. My son wants to get one, and maybe for Christmas, I'll grab him one. There's the challenge coin. These are cool, man. $30, $30. Might not show up so good, of course, but EDC Roundtable. Our buddy Brian F. has got the Ultimate Challenge coin. And, oh, whoa. Does he have all like that? He does. And man, Brian F. makes some of the coolest alls, too. That's AWL, not ALL. Derek doesn't know if he's coming or going. Huh. You want to get the Oculus 3. Okay. Oculus 3. Let me write that down. How poor is that going to make me? Kids are fun, aren't they? Oculus 3. I mean, the computer does say it's VR ready. I don't know nothing about computers. I know this has a RTX 4070 Ti and an Intel Core i7. Kevin Smith and Knives, what's going on? No, not MetaQuest. Is that the same thing? Okay, but ain't too bad unless you get the loaded one. Good question about 3. Sheesh. Okay. Mick Ranger, buddy, what's going on? Long time no see. Mopatty, what did Mopatty say? That's because they're Brian say. Thank you for sharing that link, Bluminati. But yeah, what was everybody's carry today? I didn't ask that, and I'm about to get out of here. So you guys should have, I think by now, I think Cola's on. That's another thing I don't know how to do in here. I do not know how to send you guys over there from here. A raid. Let me see. Is there a way I can do that? Well, general show. Camera visual hockey sharing. No, it does not show me. Let me Google that quick, see if I can send you guys over to him. Can you send a to raid from stream? I'm on StreamYard, right? Yeah. Sorry, guys. But let's see. Kaiser Original. Those are really nice, and I seen them on sale in a couple places. The titanium scales. Ooh. Kaiser Originals are really cool. Pickled Steel Warhog, one of my favorites. Leatherman Wingman. Gerber Utility Knife Case Saudi Jr. Yellow Delrin. Nice, Jason Beecher. Need to touch base with you in the future, IG. The Mojave exclusive is nice. I think, god damn it. And he'll agree they'd rather watch you than Cole. You know, once a week he's. I know. Trolls roll. Thank you, Bluminati. Ordered Terry's Orlock yesterday. Terry from Kodiak? Wait, what? Why is Kodiak on too? Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. Never mind. It's a pain in the butt from StreamYard. Well, I don't think I'll be using StreamYard anymore. Guys, what are you using for your live streams? I don't think I'm going to be doing this too much longer with StreamYard. I don't think ever again, actually. I really liked OBS EV Mux. Is it expensive? Jim Cox, hey, how's it going? EV Mux. Live stream software. Start now for free. Jim Cox too. Okay. I use YouTube. It works great. Ron Crow. I had been using OBS since I got the computer, but OBS can't. OBS updated today for me, and then it would not let me connect my phone as a camera, and I got really, really frustrated. Then I was like, all right, I'll just use the one, and I can share the screen. It wouldn't let me. I don't know. I'm gonna have to delete it and download it. I think $20 a month for basic if you pay by the year or something like that. All right, that's not bad. I can deal with that. Pricing. Our plans. Basic. Oh, Sage. How do I... Annually. It's $40 a month for Pro. What is better? Up to 12 participants on the screen. Pre-recorded streams. Multiple cameras. Oh. You can use multiple cameras on basic or no? Because that's something... Like, when I watch Ron Crow do his... He's been a massive inspiration, honestly. You guys all do. All are. Hey, J1 Doobie, what's going on, man? Help with Gadgets, Jim Cox. You guys all have been massive inspirations. Jim Cox with the... I think you do some of the best CAD stuff. You make it you make it really easy to understand. You have to use trickery to use multiple cams. Oh, really? It's not even to see my face. It's well, I guess yeah, it is. I'm lying. It's just so I can have one, on the knife. Especially because I just bought some new webcams that I can zoom in with. Hopefully. If not, I'll just try to get OBS working again. But I'll definitely give it a shot. I mean, what do I lose? $40? Big deal. If I screw up something, no big deal. I use the main cam on my basic PC, but send myself a link to join with my cell phone. Oh, that's pretty smart, man. That's real. Wow, Jim. Yeah, very smart. Oh, and Jim, what do you use for CAD? And I only ask. I want to start. I showed it earlier, but I'll show it again. There is this. Oh, of course, I'm not gonna. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Coast Runner CNC machine. I don't know if let me see. Is it still in? No, I think you can just buy it outright now. Cool. But have you ever heard of the Coast Runner CNC machine? It's literally a desktop CNC. Like, it's tiny. It's really small. What are the dimensions? It's like 10 inches by 16 by 15. It's very small, but it's the only desktop CNC that I know of, and I've been looking, that can do 6V and 4V titanium without issue, apparently. And I'd like to start making scales for like everybody. I think that'd be fun. Especially because there's so many knives out there that you want to put a nice set of scales on. Nobody makes them. And I think it'd be fun. Now, I was looking at, blocks titanium the other day. And I could sell them for a very fair price, I believe. And slowly make my money back on the investment. But SolidWorks for makers. I think I looked at that. There's two different versions. There's like a business version or yeah, to use for work and one for makers, I guess. Yeah, Gonzo. See, like I'm sure it's not going to be the easiest to find scales. I'd be able to say, send me dimensions of the scales or something like that, or send me the knife. and then I make scales for it, send it all back, ta-da, and be for a fair price. That's like my main goal right now. I really want this to make this happen, but I'm sure I have to learn at least basic CAD just to do, just one-offs. It's hard when you're looking for scales and stuff. Well, thanks, Jim Cox. I appreciate that. I will get the one for the computer. No face, only hands on knives. So I like doing the face thing only because I don't know, I just feel like it's more personable. Are there demos? Jim Cox, let me see if I can put the link in. I'm not sure. Coastrunner.net. Okay. Get out of here. Oh, okay. I don't know if that's gonna work as a link, but that's the website for it. Jim. I think they're either $3,500 or $3,000, which for like an industry level desktop CNC, like nothing else offers the power this one does that I've seen, and I've looked at around 10 to a dozen, I guess, different like small like Pocket NC, which is a 5-axis machine that it can do some stainless steels, but it can't do none of them can do titanium that I've seen so far, at least. And apparently this one can. I mean, there's a couple videos of it on YouTube. I know that. They just they were doing pre-sales. I don't know if they still are. Yeah, okay. It's a $300 deposit right now to reserve one. I think, yeah, they're supposed to start, I believe, Q1 2026. So right around the corner, really. Start shipping them out. But to me, that'd be a good investment, I think. Especially where it's extraordinarily difficult for me to do any labor right now. I mean, it's gotten obnoxious. My health sucks, and that's not fair. Dog one, I went through many stages from dark beers to IPAs. I was a country boy, so I drink a lot of old milk. I'll tell you what, we had a local brand. They sold out. And if you enjoy a beer, that's what I'll have a beer, maybe two. But I like testing everything out. I love different beers, different microbrew companies, especially around Massachusetts. There's a bunch. I will say one of my all-time favorites will always be Wachusett Blueberry. If you like a lighter beer, it's more of like what do they call it, a Kolsch style beer. It's really good. It almost reminds me of like a white ale, I guess. But that used to be me and my best buddy. That's all we would buy to drink. I keep one on my fridge. It's been there since he passed away, but that's the only thing we would drink together. But Wachusett owns a big brewing company in Massachusetts, and they have a bunch of other companies that use them to do their brewing, and one of them was a company called Clown Shoes Beer. they made some of my favorite beers, and it always seemed like the one I liked the most would get discontinued. Like, there was one called, Lubrication. It was a Now this wasn't a beer category until they made it, and it was an American black ale, and it had almost no, carbonation, and it looked like motor oil. Actually, the sticker, let's see if I can find it. It was a robot holding a gas nozzle doing an oil change type deal. Uh, that was my by far the best beer I've ever had, and they stopped making it. Yes, Gonzo, I get to see your face. That's awesome. Holden says he wants. My son will be over the house tomorrow. Cool. Okay. Clown shoes lubrication. Let's see. Here it is. But that, like I said, it was a completely black beer. You get a small head when you pour it. Like a really thick, creamy head, though. Like, it wouldn't be tall, but it was thick. And if you guys are into black beer, that was the one. You're not fluffy. I'm the right of my family. Got cousins that are 450. There, that's my whole family, brother. Yeah, it's a shame they stopped making this. But that was one of my favorites. And then they ended up making a black Mexican ale, or a Mexican black ale, spicy Mexican black ale, which was Luchador El Fuego. And it was like drinking a Guinness with a chili pepper in it. Very different, but still really good. But that one had slightly more carbonations. Yeah, I've seen a couple, Derek. It's like my family. A lot of my family's big. I mean, very few of them aren't. We'll put it that way, now that I think about it. Like, my biological dad isn't. Besides that, have you ever had Anchor Steam? I have not, dog one. Jason Beecher, I'm 6'3" too. No, I'm short. At least I didn't say who. Right, Barbie? What was I checking out? Somebody said something if I had tried something. But yeah, I had Anchor Steam. I've seen this though. I haven't tried it. Well, I've seen it in that. I've never seen it like that. I wonder if that's the new the new label. I think I've seen the old label. I used to have like a beer emporium right by where I lived, and I could go in there and they do a make your own 6-pack, and it was cheaper that way because some of these beers are $6-7 a piece. They go up, 12, 13. I mean, look at Sam Utopias. It's like 116 for one beer, and it's horrible. If you guys ever have the opportunity to buy the Sam Utopias, don't. It's a waste of money. It's disgusting. The only thing you get out of it is a really cool decanter style bottle. It's horrible. Sorry. And I like a lot of the Sam beers. Barbie, that's right. I know I didn't. No, you could break up A6. Smart. What was I saying? Has anybody in here ever got into the whole making your own beer thing? I wanted to. It's expensive, but I never got into it. Just trying different beers was my thing for a while. I'm on a fixed income and I can't afford one that big. Well, that's right, Barbie. You were telling me that, and I've been watching this guy. That's Brian F. I'll have to get some tips because I would like to. It's just it seems expensive to get into it. You know that breaking that barrier of entry. Um, but the mead thing, I've been watching a guy on YouTube lately who makes mead. What the heck's his name? It's not. Is it Golden Hive Mead? It might be. Yeah, Golden Hive Mead. I've only had mead one time, and of course, the one time I had it, it was oh my god. To me, it reminded me of cotton candy. It wasn't supposed to. It was supposed to be juniper tea mead, and it was really good. Brown sugar, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. I hope all is well. And believe you said you were able to go to the New York Knife Show. I hope it was awesome. I would have loved to have gone. Where'd Brian F's comments go? I brew my own. Brian F, what are you into? I like an honey apple mead. That sounds good. That sounds like a summer drink or a fall, depending on the spices you put in it. You know what I mean? Since my dreaming, but I try not to, bitch. Yeah, me too. I've had issues in my hand. Trish, call me. I'll drink with you. I don't think Trish drinks. William Hornpostel, how you been, my friend? It is so good to see everybody in here tonight. Definitely made my day better. I even went over my time. Um, Derek, you calling me a yuppie? Uh-oh. At Jason Beach at Tennessee Live this weekend. I'd love to go to Tennessee. I'm so jealous of you guys right now. Hey, isn't Well down in Tennessee now? You like IPAs? I like certain IPAs. I feel like the IPAs from like the bigger companies, like Lagunitas, I don't like their IPAs. Or what is it? The Angry Bastard. Wasn't a fan of. I was pretty picky with my IPAs. Like the super hazy ones weren't for me. Um, I felt like the super duper hazy ones, I say tasted green. Like when I say that, it's like too fresh. You know what I mean? Didn't give it time to mature. Does sound good. Honey mead, which I only know from Friar Tuck or some such. This is very fair, dog one. But I would love to make my own stuff. Mead looks like it's a lot simpler. Like I said, I've been watching this guy from Golden Hive Mead do some stuff. But my biggest problem is when I get into something, I throw myself completely into it, and everything else becomes second. So this would lack even more than it is somehow. Um, right now, my health, I don't know if I could even do it. Uh, and that kind of sucks. Screwball isn't that Screwball? Isn't that peanut butter whiskey? I'm all set with peanut butter whiskey. Uh-uh. Give me a good, like, real whiskey. I don't want flavors and I don't want no Crown Apple. I think they came out recently with the blackberry stuff. Granted, if I'm really poor and I want to get drunk, I'm gonna drink cinnamon whiskey, Fireball, or whatever other cheap crap there is. I'll shotgun a beer so you don't drink alone. But I do get kind of snobby with my whiskeys too sometimes, and I can't afford to. But I think out of all whiskeys, my favorite, and it's cheap, but it's a good sipping whiskey, is Monkey Shoulder, which Monkey Shoulder is something all the old whiskey makers would get from just sitting there and stirring. They'd call that Monkey Shoulder. You'd get like arthritis in your joints. Buffalo Trace is delicious. Tommy drinks coffee. I like Buffalo Trace has some really, really, really good stuff. The Buffalo Trace Blue Corn, which isn't easy to find, is really good. But it's also, I think, like $1.70 a bottle. Granted, it ain't like Muckety Muck. Muckety Muck is ridiculous. I think it's up to 400 now. When I bought it, it was like 310. But me and my ex, we would buy a bottle. Now, Kelly, you just said my favorite thing. I am a dark rum drinker through and through. But I actually like, instead of the Kraken, Blackheart. It's cheaper by $1, and I think it's much better because it has more vanilla extract in it. Yeah, $400. Why can't I think of who makes Muckety Muck? Orphan Barrel. Orphan Barrel whiskey makes some of the best whiskeys I've ever had. Hands down, I'll put it over any Blue Label by far. It's actually, to me, it's not even comparable. These some Lafrogs that I really like. But I like whiskey from everywhere too. I like American whiskeys. I like Irish, some Irish whiskeys. I like some Scotches or Scottish whiskey, whatever you want to say. Glenlivet, yeah. Uh, does the do they still have their channel? Whiskey Tribe. Oh, maybe not. Do they not have their channel anymore? Henry G, what's going on, bud? Oh yeah, the Whiskey Vault still has their and the Whiskey Tribe still have their channels. They give out some really good info. What did I? The last expensive bottle I think I bought was Glenlivet, like a 24 or something like that. Oh, maybe it was 18. Yeah, it was the Glenlivet 18, the single malt. Really good though. I think it was like 135 or 145. Do they? But if you ever see this, I'm telling you, you don't see it off. Don't get me started on Dewar's. I'm hit and miss with some of the Dewar's. I actually like the cheaper bottle of Dewar's, but we all have different palates. I get that. Um, that's like me. I know a lot of people will say, "Oh, Blue Label, Blue Label." I don't know if it was double black or double gold. I actually like more. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that company to begin with, but um, oh, it's $2.79 right now. Actually, that's not bad. Like I said, it's around where I bought it. It was around that price. But it's a single grain Scotch. Has 3 rabbits in suits. Some of the best whiskey I've ever had. It's by Orphan Barrel. And like I said, me and my ex, when we were together, we would buy a bottle. It would take us 3 months to kill it. We'd have a small glass on Fridays. I'm not a big drinker. But when I do indulge, I do like to have something I like. You know what I mean? I think that's fair. I mean, when I was house sitting, there was Jason, me too. I can't put it away like I used to, at least. Um, Bullet Bourbon is really good. Ron Crow. I'm I th- is Correct me if I'm wrong, please, so I'm not sending out bullcrap info. Isn't Bushmills the people that made that crappy Conor McGregor whiskey? Now, Barbie, is Tequila Rose even have tequila in it? I know that might sound stupid, but I hate tequila, and I'll drink Tequila Rose. I don't care. I like it. I don't care how feminine it is. I like Bud. Dog One, I used to grow. I used to make my own hashes, tinctures, and like I said, when I go into sun, I throw myself into it. Like I was very quality, and my whole family can attest to that, unfortunately. But I don't smoke at all anymore, at all. Um, when I stopped taking anything and everything, I stopped everything all at once, beside nicotine and caffeine. And like I said, I don't get addicted with the whole alcohol situation, so that have always had a drink maybe once a month, even less than that. Dog One, absolutely. I have an extremely it doesn't apply to alcohol for some reason. I think it's because I don't like to be drunk. Um, but I probably have smoked twice in the last year. Besides that, and I probably have drinking 5 times all in this year. Enough to get drunk, I'm saying. Like, I've had a beer more than that, but I don't like clear liquors. That's why, like I said, tequila, no. Vodka, ugh. Um, give me a scotch or a good bourbon. Um, you know what I mean? Besides that, or a good beer. I'll spend $20 on a beer. I don't care as long as it's a beer I enjoy. And the beer I enjoy is also depending on the season. Is that same for you guys as well? Like, all right, if I had my perfect choice, right? Oh, you know what actually sounds good right now? Cold Snap. Sam Adams Cold Snap would be perfect right now. Or and we're getting into pumpkin beer time. I do enjoy some of the pumpkin beers. Sam Adams Pumpkin Patch is pretty good. Who else? Wachusett makes a good one. They make a pumpkin pale ale that I really like. But it's that time of the season, you know what I mean? Or no, that's more of a summer beer, I guess. A brown ale in fall is great. Yes. So you don't like an ale in the summer? Even if it's like a really light ale? Like I think my Wachusett Blueberry is I think it's an ale, like a Kolsch style ale. And that's like my favorite summer beer. But I also will do like a blueberry shandy too. I'll chew on a cigar Sunday, don't light it, and then I chase the dogs. I haven't had a good cigar in a while. I think right before Blade Show was the last time I even bought a good cigar. But the cigars I do enjoy, I've noticed, have jumped up in price in the last couple of years by like 50% of their price originally. And that's not cool. Oh, see, I'll middle of summer, I'll choke down a Guinness. Give me a black ale. It is granted the season does matter, but after like mowing the lawn, sometimes I want a nice thick a stew of a beer, just to sit down in my chair, relax. Granted, I don't have to do that much anymore, but still. Now 35% more. Dog One. All right. No, I'm a Miller man. All right. Like, hey, if I'm buying like a cheaper domestic beer, Miller and Coors, even Michelob if I have to. But I'm gonna I go Coors Light, Miller Light, regular Coors, then Michelob. Oh, actually, what's that one from Pennsylvania? Yingling. I don't mind a good Yingling here and there. think that's the oldest beer brewery in America, too, is Yuengling. A good porter any season. Absolutely, Ron Crow. Absolutely. But yeah, like if I had to choose right now, like a porch rocker, Sam Adams Cold Snap, Sam Adams porch rocker, or a pumpkin beer, pumpkin ale. Sounds pretty good. Or one of those what the heck's that? I think it's called Sugar and Spice. Oh, Dogfish Head. Dogfish Head? I think that's what it's called. The New Hampshire company. They have a good one out right now. Dogfish Head Brewery. What? It's not Sequench. Miller High Life, it's my kryptonite. I drink a lot of Keystone. Twisted, I don't think I've ever had a Keystone. Not something you see up here too often. I don't know why. When I lived in Florida, I seen them a lot. Yes, I'm over 21. What a silly question. Oh, wow, they make gin and whiskey now. What? Huh. I don't know if you guys know Dogfish Head, but apparently they make whiskey. What? That's really cool. I'm gonna have to try it. Or a barrel honey rum. Ooh, that sounds right up my alley, and I'm pretty sure they're still, well, let's see. Do they have an About Us? I'm pretty sure they're still in New Hampshire. Oh no, they're from Delaware. Huh. Yep, they're still there. Wow, why did I think they were New Hampshire? Hey, there's him and Sam Cook, Mr. Cook from the two owners. So that's the owner of Sam Adams. I got to meet him at Fenway. I don't know. Oh, that's really cool, Derek. I don't know if it's a locality thing, but this time of year, pumpkin beer is huge in Massachusetts. Southern Tier makes a good one too. Oh, Sam Adams changed their name of their pumpkin beer. It used to be called Pumpkin Patch. Now it's called Jacko. Think I would have left it by you guys. Well, Canadian beer's strong. Expensive booze from Dogfish Head is a Sam Adams beer? Really, Ron Crow? But it says they're from Delaware. Sam Adams is in Boston. I didn't know that. Okay, I'm super confused. I don't like Blue Moon's pumpkin beer, but I do like a good Blue Moon. Ron Crow, I gotta check that out. Shipyard probably makes the best pumpkin. Is that available everywhere? Do you guys get Shipyard pumpkin? Like, I think they call this Pumpkinhead, right? Yeah, Pumpkinhead. Dogfish Ale has the pumpkin ale. Um, Brooklyn Brewing Company. I didn't like theirs either, but I like their blueberry. Oh, Southern Tier has a caramel pumpkin imperial pumpkin ale. That sounds delicious. See, you guys are killing me. Hey, Kathleen, what's going on? Oh, that's all right. You have a great night too. Thank you for dropping in. Sis, I spent 4 years in college. Keystone was amazing. Fair enough, Jason Beecher. See now, Sam Adams Summer Ale. Yeah, Sam Adams Summer Ale's great, but not right now. Too lemony for this season. Oh, Brian F., you're not a pumpkin fan? I don't like craft beer. I drink Corona or a Heine first. A Heine's good on a hot day. Can't drink Heineken in the winter, though. I don't know. It doesn't go together for me. Dang it. I'm so confused now. Ron Crow's being too smart. I'm so confused. I have to read now and stuff. Ron Crow, thank you for your knowledge. I appreciate learning. Dogfish Head and Sam Adams. Oh, wow, see? $300 million. Dogfish Head, they merged in 2019. See how much I pay attention to beer nowadays? That's pretty cool, though. I will say this, though. Sam Adams beer has gone down, I believe, in quality in a way. Like, I feel like it's too like a Budweiser now. If you went back to 2010, I feel like I feel like they put more care into their beer. Maybe I'm crazy, and I could be. Hell, you can make fun of my kids, just not innocent pumpkins. Wow, Ron Crow, you are a great source of knowledge, and I am very proud, like very happy you just said that because that made my day. Because, like I said, I love Sam Adams. They're a local company. Uh, a if you guys ever go to Massachusetts, you should do a factory tour. I think they still do that. Don't mark my words, but they used to. Um, I can drink Heineken in front of a 250,000. Jason Beecher, that's fair. Now, all right, Heineken or Beck's? I feel Beck's doesn't get the love it deserves. Okay, Heineken. All right, now Heineken or Yingling? Gonzo, you don't drink any beer at all? I wish I didn't like beer. I, I really do. It got expensive for a while. I'm sure my mother could attest to that. I was spending an obnoxious amount on just beer, only just trying new crap. Aw, Derek, come on. Founders, Bell, Shorts, Brewing, Vivian Brewery, so many. Yeah, we had a few leave Massachusetts, but we had some really good microbrews. Let's see who we still have. Microbreweries in Mass. Bog Iron Brewery. Yeah, that one's in Norton. Don't know them. I don't know them. And in Massachusetts, you should not be calling yourself Democracy Brewing. Pivotal Brewing. Brewery 44 has some good stuff, but that's different. Yeah, we lost a lot of our good breweries, like our smaller ones. Yingling. Oh, Stella's a good too. I got a nice Stella glass somewhere. I got a few of them. That was another thing I love doing. Grabbing just different branded mugs. Dorchester Brewing Company, where you can pay $13 for a pissy beer. I don't think they teach the guys there how to pour. A very upscale place with not upscale bartenders. It's very frustrating. Sam Adams is still here, but I don't call them a microbrewery. Heineken beer is brewed by Lagunitas Brewery. Ron Crow, see, dude, dropping knowledge. I didn't know that. Lagunitas is very, very hit and miss with me for their branded stuff, at least. Well, I'm sure I can't be the only one. It's like Heineken. You could go right now and buy a couple of six packs, and I guarantee if you buy 2 to 3 six packs, you get one skunked beer for some reason. I don't know what it is. And it's not just them, it's Beck's too, the same way. You get a couple of six packs, you go straight from, I don't like buying beer in the fridge because I feel like it can skunk by the time I get it home. But yeah, uh, I feel like I room temperature to cooler, and then for some reason I seem to always and I like Heineken, so I don't know. And I don't get that with the Lagunitas stuff. I just feel like their stuff is hit and miss with me. Oh, the St. Paul. I've never had St. Pauli's Girl. Very fair, Kelly. Very fair. When you get a skunked one, that's how I feel, at least. Um, who? What's the one the UFC has? That's always UFC brand deal, not Bud Light. Oh, yeah, we have that brewery right in the same city I'm in. But no, not the Anheuser-Busch one. That's Budweiser and stuff. What's that new like Mexican beer? Mexican beer, not Corona. The other one. It's probably not even new. I hate Bud Light. Dos Equis. No, I don't, is it Dos Equis? I don't think it is, but it could be. But they have a black beer. Well, it's darkish, but it's very carbon. It's very Modelo. Thank you, Derek, for real. They have the Modelo Negro, and I really like that. And that's like a big company. You know what I mean? And I really like that actually. Like I could probably down 10 of those right now. Highland Brewery is 5 miles from me, and it's horrible. Dos Equis. No, wrong crow. I was talking about Modelo. I do like the Modelo Negros. They're really good. Like for like a big brewery type company. You know what I mean? Like a Corona or a Budweiser or Coors. It's really good. I like it at least. Um, we have Canned Heat right next to us, Jason Beecher, and they've been in and out of business a few times. And they're so all right. So last summer they had one. They had a lemon shandy. It was delightful. This year it was like it wasn't even close to the same thing. And they said they hadn't changed nothing. So there's a band called Canned Heat. They should sue. Tecate. Tecate is not bad either for a Mexican beer. If you like a good IPA, try Zombie Dust from Three Floyds Brewing out of Indiana. Well, I've had Hopalicious. At least I don't remember it being from Shorts Brewing. Maybe it's a different company I'm thinking of. They might have a lawsuit on their hands. No, that's. Hold on. Because I know I had something called Hopulicious. I know I did, but I think it was by a different company. So. Oh, we have Narragansett right near me. I was actually really close to their brewing company. Narragansett's good. I heard they might go out of business though, and that's a super bummer. No, it wasn't any of those brands. Who made Heady Topper? Does anybody remember that? It was like a big thing for a while. Or Headhunter. I think one of those companies. Oh, the Barrel One Collective in Boston's really good. Um, it's not even on here, but hey, Scott, how are you doing, good sir? I was talking about you earlier too. But it's nice to see you, Aries. I hope all is well. And like I've said to everybody already today, sorry I haven't been in everybody's lives. Just health issues. I love you all though. I promise to start getting in there. Yeah, Ron Crow, I thought so. I was just reading something about that too, so it might not have been my own thing. Got a message from Jug Ritter today. My name was drawn for the 20. Give it Neil Mackenzie a round of applause. I love the Ritter Hogue I got my grandmother. That thing's awesome. Doug Ritter's makes some really cool stuff. Well, at least he has some really cool designs. At least whether he's making it or not, it's really cool stuff. Congrats, Neil. That's awesome. I hope I get a picture when you get it. I'd love to see what you get. Oh, and if anybody sees Scott, tell him I said thank you for keeping me on the knife schedule. Uh, I guess I've been away. There's been some drama. I got a message from somebody. I'm not gonna say who, of course. I'm not gonna be rude. Um, but I guess this person told me that they were taking off the knife schedule, this and that, and there was some bull crap going on. Listen, you guys know I'm not about that. Um, bring it to me. If there's a problem, please don't ever talk behind my back. There's no need for that. Unless you're just saying, I don't like Caleb's channel, it sucks. That's fair. Whatever. But anything else, if there's like something I've done that you might think is questionable or something that you've heard of, then please just bring it to me first. I'm not gonna like attack you or out you. I'm not that kind of guy. I never will be. I actually like to laugh at myself sometimes. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Brian F., you're not allowed to do that. That's bullshit, man. That Caleb 1776 guy? No. He's done today. You know what? We're kicking him out. Which one? This guy? This is just the Ozark knife. I got this one on the table. I got the Beluga, the petrified fish, and the Microjet, by Tempest. Oh, Derek. Nothing with me. Nothing with me. Somebody else, and then we got this one. All right, I got it. I got it. And before we go, I know not everybody agrees with this, but I just wanted to say rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. He's been a massive part of my life, as some of you know. I've been in contact with a couple of the popular debaters. Rob Knorr being the one I talk to the most. It doesn't matter to me what side of the aisle you sit on. I don't want to see anybody dead. That's all. And that's all. I hope we can always talk. I love this country so much, and I think we're all very, very lucky to be here. Um, and it just worries me when we can't come to an argument before anything, at least. Yeah, we don't have to, it doesn't have to be a calm talk. Sure, that's fine. But the fact that we can't even argue anymore, I think is ridiculous. That has, I think that's crazy. Especially because he's a dad, and that's what bothers me the most, I think. He's a dad to 2 kids, and that I can't imagine leaving my kid early. That'd kill me. Literally. I appreciate that, Beach. No, Derek, it wasn't about anybody. I guess one of the people I was talking to, they were saying they had some issues with some of the people in the community, really. And like, I guess this person was, just having some issues. Yeah, Dog One, absolutely. It's the dirtiest business there is. I mean, but he, I think he was just trying to spread what he believed in, the good about what he believed, you know? And one of the things I've said this, I've shared this before. I'm not a religious person. I've been trying to find out why I'm not, um, and just dig deeper into that. You know what I mean? That's all. I'm not gonna get too political on this channel. I don't want to ruffle any feathers. Like I said, it's pretty obvious where I sit on the things, but I mean, my channel name, my tattoos, whatnot. But I love this country, and I love everybody in it. Regardless where you sit, I think we're all redeemable. Yeah, Dog One, I agree with that. Sometimes people just need to touch grass too. That does help, and especially, I just don't want to see it come to that. Come to blows first if you must. Do it that way. We have too many politicians in this country that want to take our freedoms away. So to do it with the very things that are coming after, it only makes it worse. It only intensifies everything else around it. There's no need. Oh, for Hemi, I'm back. What's up, baby? Nah, I'm glad to see you here, man. You guys, let me see who's on. I can't send you guys to another channel from here, and I don't want to go over my allotted time. I figured I was only going to do an hour. I'm glad I felt good enough to do more. You guys did that for me. The Unprofessional Dad is on. Cole is on. Sarah from the Raging Tomatoes on. I know that's not knife content, but I've been talking to her lately too. Very good people. Kind of cute too. But no, like I said, Rob Nor's been good to me. I had a couple of subs come over. I don't even know what I'm at. I think I'm still between 650 and 660. I think the highest I've been up to is 672. And then being sick kind of killed that. My phone won't even let me know. I'm frozen. What the F word? 658. But remember, guys, I love y'all. Cosman, you're 658. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here. It means a lot. You guys have a nice night. Let me know if you get something new. And remember, stay sharp out there. And Caleb1776 loves you. You guys have a fantastic night.